Hello, my Gamma friends. This video, I want to talk to you guys about how I am a part of this fun thing this summer called a fantasy box office. So this is based off of fantasy football, but instead of drafting football players, we drafted movies that are coming out this summer, and whoever wins will be the person whose films made the most money at the domestic box office. We did the draft last night. I thought, I wanted to make the little video telling you guys about what I chose for my drafted picks. But first, I want to explain a little bit of what my strategy was for this. So, my strategy for this was to go for or specifically nostalgia focused films. And there is a very big reason for that. I have noticed in the 2020s, from 2020 till now, the most of the biggest films are films that have had some nostalgia element for it. And I think that's the big thing this decade. Not superhero films, or just franchise films in general. It's particularly a nostalgia films. So, which I'm gonna show you right now why I say. So here is the top 10 and highest grossing films of the 2020s so far. At number one, we have Avatar: The Way of Water, which has nostalgia for the 2009 film. We have at number two Spider-Man: No Way Home, which has nostalgia for both the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And then next at number three is Top Gun Maverick, which has a nostalgia focus is for the film Top Gun from, I don't remember if it was the 80s or 90s, but then we have Barbie, which is nostalgia for anyone who had Barbie dolls as a kid. And Super Mario Bros. Movie, anyone who played Mario as a kid. Jurassic World Dominion, and it's nostalgia for people who watched the Jurassic Park movies as a kid, and even has as the stars from the original in it. Oppenheimer, though not a nostalgia film, it piggybacked off of the back act of Barbie, and I think that's a part of why it's so popular. Yes, it's a very good film, but good and being box office are two different things. I think a big part of why it made as much as it did is because of the Barbenheimer thing. Next, we have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which has nostalgia for the original X-Men films because of Patrick Stewart's Professor X showing up. Minions: Rise of Gru. There's nostalgia for the Minions, I guess. And then I don't know about the number 10 slot. It's not an American film, so I don't really know anything about it. But that shows you that it really does seem like nostalgia is the big thing this decade. And I think the reason for that is because of COVID, people really want to see stuff that reminds them of before this hellscape. Now, so I was going into this, as I said, my strategy was trying to get nostalgia films. I did not get lots of nostalgia films because there was 10 of us, so that was just gonna be impossible because there weren't enough known films for everybody to be able to get known films. And a lot of the known films are ones that have nostalgia in them. But like stuff that I was really hoping for, Deadpool and Wolverine, and I was hoping for Bad Boys, Always Ride or Die. If the Garfield movie, Despicable Me 4, or things along that nature, because all of those have nostalgia-based things in them. I only was able to get one of those. Now I will tell you what I got. So what I was able to pick up was the If movie, which I think has a great nostalgia factor. It is basically a live action Pixar movie, and it has the added bonus of being basically a live action Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and so there's multiple levels of nostalgia there. And nostalgia for The Office, because John Krasinski and Steve Carell are reuniting for it. Now I then next went for Borderlands, and it's the video game movie, which comes out in August, which is a little bit of a risky play, because we're ending off the game in, I think, the 23rd of August. So it doesn't have a lot of time in theaters, but I think it still is a pretty decent choice, because I think and video game movies are going to make a good bit at the box office. Next, I chose Babes, which is a raunchy comedy film. Which I picked that because I was thinking last year two different raunchy comedies did pretty well at the box office, with No Hard Feelings and Anyone But You. So I was thinking raunchy comedy films are making a comeback. And finally, for my final pick that I was able to get, I got Back to Black, which is a musical drama, not documentary, biography film about Amy Winehouse, which I chose that because these musical biography dramas have been doing pretty well in recent years. I honestly think I kind of messed up because if Babes and Back to Black all come out in the same weekend as next weekend, and so that's so I think I really screwed up there, because I think both Back to Black and Babes are gonna suffer because of it. But I'm definitely gonna own that weekend, though. I'm definitely gonna absolutely crush Blake, who got The Strangers Chapter 1. And he is gonna eat. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm an idiot. But he's definitely not winning in the box office this first weekend. And with my 3 films coming out, we're gonna absolutely demolish him. Yeah, that's all. That's everything I wanted to say for this video. Thank you for watching. As always, free Palestine. This again is your host, Smasher John, signing off.